Hey, YouTube. Lols. Sorry about that. This is Mr. Krap, if you haven't noticed. And if you noticed at the beginning, we are proceeding to do a reboot / update. So, if for some odd reason there are some unusual recording issues going on, it's not me. It's just, I'm updating. You know, we gotta give her some of these segments that we had, these old images. Because we have new font coming in. Introduction for... Now this is the old, same old, but when episode 40 comes around, oh yeah, things are different. So let's get on and talk about Krap! Burger Krap. Wow. If you notice, it's nighttime for once, so you're not seeing, oh my god, this light coming out of a fixture out of nowhere. I know, it's annoying sometimes to see that. So that's not there right now, but, so let's talk about today. Today sucked. Kind of. This is too soon to say it, but Inspector Monthly, maybe? We didn't really have an inspection, but the inspector from 2 weeks ago showed up today, so it was weird. I wouldn't call that weekly. I wouldn't call that monthly. I'd call that weekly almost. Wow. No, I'm not gonna put in the segment because it's not time yet. It's too soon. So that happened. Let's see. We had another manager from another store came in today, which was unusual. Caught me off by surprise, and he had his list in his hand. He was like, for everything I did, so that's not good either. Anyways, let's get on with today. So I went in today, and you know, it was to be expected. Usual crap that keeps happening whenever I'm there. We're calling back, rewinding in my head. Yeah, he didn't have spec fridge stocked or the meat well done, so what I did was I went and stocked a spec fridge because he was on board doing all the eggs and sausage breakfast stuff, you know. Management told me not to get on the board anymore. Fine with me, I don't care. So that happened, and yeah, also we lost like $20 worth of spec food because it was de-thawing, so don't mind me if I look over. It's just, you don't want those to know what you're doing. Lol. So with that being said in mind, I went and got spec food for the fridge. The guy who was on board went on break because he opened, and I took over breakfast shift for a good half hour, which was not bad. Had too many eggs. Mostly soda orders came in for drive-thru, thank God. So I was able to start cooking spec food and got the meat well stocked. So that was good. And if I was doing this, because I was counting. You see? Counting. Loudness. Anyways. So, moving on. We get lunch cooked. Started. Changing boards. So that happened. And, yeah, it was just generally alright day. I mean, it was kind of bogus, because I asked if we need cookies cooked. I started cooking cookies. I was on production today till about 15 minutes after 1. Okay, production was a pain in the ass, because all I kept doing was dropping meat, buns. I didn't even do dishes, so I was like, fuck dishes. So it was just mostly meat, buns. Tea-grill. Had to cut up tea-grill. And, proceeded to hear my management team constantly, bitch and everything. So, don't mind me if I looked over. My phone was kind of going thing. So, yeah, management team kept bitching today. I hate when they bitch. I really do. So, yeah. What else happened today? I was just pretty bogus. I don't know why. I feel like saying bogus. I don't know why I'm in this uniform either. It just felt like being in this uniform today. The odd one out. I'm not wearing the red shirt, and I'm not wearing the red shirt. So, why not? I'll be the odd one out. So, in particular, like, I was on board and I couldn't get off the board. I was making sandwiches constantly, you know, like rapping. And she came up, he, whatever, came up behind me and was like, why did the times change on this and that? And you asked you to do this earlier, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't get off the board. You don't understand. When there's orders coming in, I can't get off this goddamn board to go and change all this and that. I mean, and plus the inspector was there, so I didn't want to, you know, do this and then come over and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. So, you know, I wasn't intimidated by it, but it was just, why did you even yell at me? It was uncalled for the yelling, alright? Because for one, the person was not even a foot away from my back. Two, the yelling was uncalled for to begin with. I mean, yeah, I know you asked me to do it once nicely, but you don't have to yell at me twice, because, I mean, I couldn't get off. So that's a legitimate reason. I'm on main board. I'm running the kitchen. You think I could go and have time to go do that right at the moment? Especially if there's only 2 people in the kitchen today because of bad management. That always happens. So, yeah, so that annoyed me today the most. Well, that and another thing that I'll come up to later on. So, things got messy because I thought I was out at 4, but I was out at 3 today, so that was awesome. So yeah, this is where things got messy. Around 2 o'clock, the management team started a question of asking someone to stay longer. Oh god. I hate when they do that. And they asked because a current worker of ours decided to injure his back. Mind you, he's about my age, so a 22-year-old hurt his back. Okay, come on now. You gotta be kidding me. What did he pull? I mean, yeah, it could happen, but to be called out for the entire week, that's bullshit! So, stupid and gay, as one of my friends would say. So, no offense to those who are, well, the second option, but not the first option. So, yeah, so they were looking for another person to stay till like 8 o'clock at night. I wasn't going to volunteer. Hell no. I got in at 9:30 this morning. And you want me to stay till 8? Fuck no. You're pulling me on a 10-hour shift right there. No. Not doing it. Like, no. Because nighttime crew has been terrible lately, so they had another guy who came in at 11 to stay till 8, which is not bad for him because it's a 9-hour shift, so it works out. Heard a door open. With that being said in mind, what was I thinking? Set in mind, yeah. I'll probably edit that out. So yeah, they asked him to stay till 8 o'clock. He had to get a break though, so they moved him to have his break at 2 and had the guy who opened stay half hour longer because I was going to be by myself in the kitchen if I want a break. So that was taken care of. That was fine. 2:30 rolls around, he comes back in, it's just me and him. I'm like, alright. We're constantly getting a little bit hit here, a little bit hit there. So ruckus happened up front too. Apparently one of the co-workers up front did something wrong because there was a little bit of confusion with the orders. Something about a double cheeseburger, no pickle, and a cheeseburger with no pickle, added onion. I think one of the guys who was on break wanted the double cheeseburger, no pickle, and there was a customer that wanted a cheeseburger, no pickle, and onion on it, and there was some sort of confusion going on between those 2 front people, which caused a lot of noise, if I might say, a little bit of noise going on. So that happened, and they threw the guy out and told him to go home. So that didn't help our situation that well. Moving on, comes back in. The guy who went on break, who was working until 8, came back in, and the guy who opened left. So it was just 2 people in the kitchen, 1 person on front for drive-thru, and a manager. The second manager came in around like 2:30, 3 o'clock, so that helped. And we still had the inspector there, sadly. So, which I don't know what that person was doing, but this was weird. And the inspector, because I only took a glimpse at this was looking at footage from the 22nd, the day before the inspection. Now I'm trying to figure out why would the inspector would look back at old footage from 8 o'clock at night, mind you. It's weird. So, with that said, was it 8 o'clock? 12... No, 4 o'clock, my mistake. So that all happened, and towards the very end when I was about to get out, I stocked the guy up. I'm like, alright, it's basically 3, it's after 3. I've actually stayed an extra 10 minutes after 3, so I'm like, alright, I need to get out of here. So I went and let the manager know that I was leaving. The assistant manager who came in to cover from 3 to close. She went in the back to go help the guy in the kitchen. Like, alright, cool. So I go and clock out. Turn around. The other assistant manager's like, why did you come to me and let me know you were leaving? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, right? You're off shift, for 1. And 2, why do I have to go to you and let you know I'm leaving when the current system manager that's running board needs to know what I'm out of here, not you? Makes no sense. I need to correct some of these ums I had. So that pissed me off, and I stayed another 10 minutes more because the guy might not be stocked all the way. I stocked him on more than he needed for main board. And buns. Well, buns, he took care of himself because he had, when I was about to leave, he asked me to stock on buns. I'm like, you're stocked on everything else, and you're clear. Make your own buns. So that happened, and then finally, I went and got his spec food stocked up for his fridge. Apparently, we have a thief among our restaurant right now. We're trying to figure out who he is, or she, depending whoever the cook is. Most things I've been hearing about, chocolate milk, Whopper meat, burger meat, and I think pie. Something like that that's been getting stolen lately. That's all I mean, pie. If you know what I mean. So anyways, that happened, and we're still trying to figure out who the culprit is. The culprit may have been found yesterday, because there was a empty chocolate milk bottle discovered yesterday afternoon. And we need to go over the footage for that day. So, with that all said and done, yeah, we got something going on there. Tomorrow we're from 10 to 4, Friday and Saturday, and then I work back on Sunday from 9 to 4. I'm going to edit this tonight and upload it tonight, because this needs to get out now, because this day we're stupid and gay. Faggot people, man! No offense. So, that ends another Mystery Krap, right? Yep, it does. I probably went a little overtime, which means this episode's probably long, so I'll probably do some editing and stuff, and sorry being so quiet. I mean, I like to be yelling full, but we got people sleeping, and we got parents here and there, so when they go away, I'll be a little more vocal. And expect episode 40 to be a change. This episode, you'll notice some change, but not a lot. It's just the beginning of Mystery Krap's reboot. Anyways, lol. I'll see you around YouTube. Mr. Krap signing out now. Why is it so crappy? Subscribe for more videos. I'm out.